Okay, we're going to attempt to start the Paige. It hasn't been started in a little while, so under the vacuum tank here, this is going to open up the gas to go into the carburetor. Then I'm just going to press that a couple of times, just like primes it up. This is your choke right here. There's just a little button under there. That's the whole choke mechanism. And after that, we'll get in the car and try to start it. If it doesn't start, since it hasn't been started in a while, these primer cups here, you can just fill those with gas. You open it, lets the gas into the cylinder, close them all, and then you can try to start it that way. Usually once it's started for the season, it's good, and usually don't have to use the primer cups. Let's see what happens. Let's go for a ride. Key on. I'll retard that spark a little bit on the throttle. I'm going to hit this starter button on the floor with just my thumb for now. Sometimes you have to blow it out just a little bit. After that, it's fine. Once she starts, I took that from the retard position up to the advanced. It's the running position. She's good. Make sure that the throttle isn't on when you're driving, because that'll make it hard to shift. It'll be like you have the gas on when you're shifting. This thing will idle nice and slow. No knocks in that engine. Go for a ride in a little while. Okay, now we're gonna try to get in and start it. Getting in is a little bit of a challenge at times. Left foot on the running board, slide in and under with your right foot, then bring your left foot in. It's a whole technique just getting into the car. Spark is in the retard position. Advance it when you're driving. Leave that retard right now. I've got the throttle up about 1.5 inches or so. Choke out. Key on. Hasn't been started for a while. Let's see what happens. I'm going to do this with my foot. With my hand. Oh. Alright, one more time without the choke. Once I advance that timing, choke in, it's a beautiful thing. Get on.
It's on.
Right.
Charlie driving.
Take a picture of that.
Okay.
15 miles an hour. You're going to second.
That's right around 20 to 25 miles an hour.
Downshifting is always a challenge. Good. Here comes a little car. A little bit of a grind.
Charlie's last ride.
Sometimes it's hard to get it back into first. If that ever happens, throw it into third. It'll line up all the gears, but it's going into first, okay.
Well, that's what I do with my Honda Civic for reverse. Before I put it in reverse, I kick it into second gear, and you never grind it. And that's a 2000 Honda Civic.
One more time.
Yeah, let's go for a ride.
Looks like you're flying here.
Good. Should I keep recording?
You can stop. If you try to put it into first and it grinds a little, throw it into third, it'll go right into first. Sometimes you'll hear a big clunk. It's just lining up the gears. This is a spare rim. It's in pretty good shape. This will line up when the tires, but somebody put the clips on the inside of the tire, on the inside of the rim. They're supposed to go on the outer part of the rim. Gonna try to see, I don't know if Charlie will have time, but somebody could grind these off. I found these out at Hershey. They're the new clips. They are supposed to be riveted in. I just got these out at Hershey from a Dodge dealer. Dodge used the same type of rim. That's the wing nut that I bought. Almost looks just like the other one. I threw a little black paint on it just to match it up. It actually can't really tell unless you put them side by side. I opened up the windshield for the first time myself. These here, black paint on my finger, allow you, there's one on each side. After that you can open and close the windshield. The rubber on this is very brittle. What I found was a sample of Model A called T-rubber for windshields. I think this could be worked right in there, depending on how ambitious you get and mitered. But I think all the Model A suppliers have this for their cars.